That sucks.
Yeah, bro. And that yeah. life sucks. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it feels weird like doing the show.
Hi, Katie. This is Kate. Kate, say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Oh my God! Hi. First time we've ever seen her on the show. How you doing,
I know
Kate?
she can't hear you, but
Well, hi and bye.
hi and bye, she says.
All right.
That's cool.
Jeez,
Now it's
Max,
fellas
how did you
time.
land that?
Okay.
Good day. Anyway, yeah, that's the reason you're gone. Everyone show the reason, the woman that broke the band up. The
She just left.
Shameless plug.
She left to do yoga.
She convinced Max that he was better than the rest of us, so he moved to Nashville. And now we're doing the show via Zoom, and we just have a 40
You're recording this whole time?
We have a 40-minute time limit. We have a bunch of topics. We have a
No,
bunch
it
of,
was 40 minutes. We got unlimited from now on.
yeah, but they basically warned us. They said next time we're not going to be so nice, and it's just a lot going on. So we can start whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, if I put the thing down, is the lighting better now? Not really.
It's okay. It's still
So
the backlight is with the problem though. You don't want light coming from behind you.
Right.
In front of you.
But there's nothing I can do.
Now you
about
can't
that.
even
All
see
right,
me,
I'm going over here again.
Just minimize the amount of backlight.
No, I can't. It's all yeah. So I'm over here. Okay, all good.
That's much better.
Mm.
So, how's Nashville, bro?
Oh wait, I didn't record my audio yet. Whoops.
This nigga.
Okay, now I started it.
Turn your gain down a little bit.
Yeah, I am. Hold on.
Turn your gang down. Stop repping the set so hard.
Oh, let me
Hello,
not.
hello.
Yeah, totally. They're gonna believe you're really with this.
Hi.
You're in the Dominican gang.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm not Dominican though.
They don't know that.
Me no black.
I know Dominican.
Me no black.
Me no black. Me no black. Me no black. I swear.
Me no black, bro.
I don't think he
I'm
understands.
just
that
wearing this
the way
black delicious shirt. But rest in peace.
This is Javier.
Rest again.
Javier Matison.
Yeah, my middle name is Marco too. Javier Marco. Anyway,
Max, your camera's shaking like a motherfucker.
you have the worst
Okay,
camera
okay.
quality of all of us. Don't tell
I was letting
anybody
them know.
about cameras. Wait,
I can't fix that shit, nigga. Is it really that?
Okay, let me see.
it's terrible. You see?
Good.
I got a web.
I don't think I'll move as much.
Yeah, can we start the show? We said-
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
guys.
go,
Yo,
let's
welcome
go.
to another great episode of Shameless Plug. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing the show virtually, and right now it looks kind of janky because we haven't really figured out how to do it virtually yet with it looking clean. So bear with us. But we figured it's been a while since we've done the show, and there's a lot we need to update you on. First being Max is gone.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I guess they wouldn't know. But this is not Michigan right now.
You are in.
I'm in Tennessee.
What's it like, bro?
Oh, it's great. I like it here. I mean, I've already, like, it's not new, but nice.
Now his internet wants to act up.
Fucking.
I didn't even think about that.
Is my internet being bad?
I have full service. It says.
My shit's
Oh, fuck, how do I tell even?
It says your internet connection is unstable.
Mine?
Well, it says.
Router's right.
What's up, bro?
Okay, hold on. Maybe if I go in the other room again. If I transport.
Why'd you even
Is it
move in
getting
the
better?
first place?
Because Katie was changing. I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. Such a gentleman.
For yoga. Okay, is it better here?
Again with the backlight.
No, I can fix that now. See?
If that's the best compromise with the internet. So.
Okay, so this I'll have to sit here.
Woo! All right, boys. So, you like Nashville? Besides the internet, everything's good?
Yeah, it's good now?
Yeah, you're just really close to the microphone. This is so annoying, dude.
This is
Okay, I
insane.
have to hold it
Dude.
like this.
Fuck this nigga from moving, bro.
I know, right?
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, me and Gabe are in the same room, if you can't tell.
Like 5 feet apart from each other.
We're not the problem. We're not even the 5 feet
Here's my
apart from
hand.
each other. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going to hold your hand, though.
I wasn't saying hold it, nigga. I was just showing them how close we were.
Yeah, Max, you can hear us fine?
You guys should kiss to prove it.
That's really messed up that you would promote
Incest
incest.
and homosexual.
Well, we have no problem with that second part.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. I
let
just
the
don't
record
engage in it, nigga.
let the record state that that's
He falls
okay.
for my trap.
So if I wasn't your cousin, you would just kiss me.
I personally am not gay, but I have no problem whatsoever with it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what I was getting at.
Can we just have a okay? So on that note, Tyler the Creator dropped a new album. It was pretty good,
Yeah.
but are we just gonna jump right into it and say what we think? Are we gonna start with music?
Yeah, sure.
I guess that's the most important topic.
Yeah.
All right, so
We're
call
just
me if
gonna
you
do
get
this week. I feel like.
okay. Okay, so call me if you get lost. That's the name of the album.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I hate Zoom so much. All right. This is terrible. All right. So I can't even. Okay. So
Tyler's 7th studio album.
Tyler the Creator's 7th studio album called Call Me If You Get Lost. We heard the few first singles. The first thing me and Max said was it's a return to form to Wolf. And we like that a lot because for some reason it does sound more like Wolf than his past two albums. I think off Merit alone, it makes me like it better just off the fact that it sounds older. But what do you guys think?
Huh?
Gabe, you want to go?
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. Obviously, I'm probably the biggest Tyler fan of the three of us. Probably.
Well, I've been to Camp Flognaw. Have you? Okay. All right.
I don't.
You never
I don't
read
have
the
the
Form
money.
Spring post, Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I wear Vans sometimes. So I'm going to the track list. It was good. You know, the first couple tracks, I kind of wanted to hear like the butcher coming, nigga, or something like that. Because it's like some Griselda.
It did kind of sound like, well,
Especially Sir Baudelaire.
Just Gangsta Grizzles.
Sir Baudelaire. The first intro did sound kind of
straight Griselda.
I guess so.
That was a West Side Gun song. He used the beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, from what song?
Crap, I don't know. But he talked about it on Twitter. He used the beat from a.
Well, Tyler was already on Pray for Paris, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
it is
Tapped
what
in.
it is.
I guess the first thing I actually should talk about is the features, just because the first two were pretty out of place, if you will. 4-2 Doug, straight out the east side of Detroit, 6 Mile.
Represent.
And I think he's from the east 6 Mile. He's from 6 Mile, obviously 4-2. But 4-2 Doug and NBA Youngboy. Doug, they both did their thing.
I've been repeating, nigga, you got lucky for like the past hour. I can't stop.
He can't stop saying it.
I love that feature so much.
Yeah, but no, those features were good. I think it was cool seeing him work with artists that you wouldn't expect him to work with. And he shouted out Doug and Youngboy in the past. Like, I think he's just legitimately a fan of theirs.
Yeah. And well, can we acknowledge that it's a Gangsta Grills tape technically? Like,
Yeah.
Can we not forget that DJ Drama's all over here? And
You think he actually had a play in it other than just putting his voice in it?
of course not. He's like DJ Khaled, but like cool.
Well, there was Tyler had, I think it was Cherry Bomb, where he had that guy I was friends with, Shane Powers, do all the like voiceover stuff. If you remember that.
Yeah, he did something on
Vaguely.
Flyboy too.
Oh, kind of. But this is
I-
way
I-
different because Gangsta Grills has been around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, his internet.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
didn't
he
mix
gets
anything.
girls-
It's my internet.
Probably. Anyway, you were saying? Don't let me cut you off.
I'm trying to get the internet. Anyway, what are my thoughts?
Well, about the Gangsta Grills thing, I thought it added a lot.
Oh,
My personal
Yeah, I
opinion,
like
I
it.
thought DJ Drama was the best part of the album. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but his presence added a ton of atmosphere. Made it sound so much better.
he's funny.
He's funny, and he just like, I think Tyler takes himself so seriously and he takes his art so seriously that DJ Drama added a good balance to that. Because Gangsta Grills tapes are usually just about like, you know, fun.
Yeah, they're throwaways. Not like they're bad, but they're not the album that people release, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, someone else did one and like, everyone's had a Gangsta Grills tape, but like, Donald Glover did a similar thing where it was like tongue-in-cheek. Like he had a Gangsta Grills tape, but he wasn't really like a traditional Gangsta Grills rapper. Like, so what was that called? Stone Mountain. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
And it's a similar kind of vein where it's like they market it as a throwaway, but you can tell that they're trying their hardest. Like I don't think Tyler made any of these songs throwaways. They sounded very put together.
Yeah, Tyler's not gonna, he's not gonna pass up a chance to praise himself at every chance. So he's not gonna release something that people are gonna dislike. He's gonna put his full effort into everything, even if he says he's not going to. So it's not like the Gangsta Grizzlies takes away any craftsmanship, if you will, but it definitely takes the thing down a notch in terms of seriousness.
Yeah, it makes it less pretentious, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because
which don't get me wrong, Tyler might be the most pretentious person in music, which is saying a lot, at least in rap.
In the mainstream.
Yeah, in the mainstream, and even you gotta mute him on Twitter for a few days after something comes out by him because he's insufferable. But
did he say anything that pissed you off?
Oh, there's a few things. I think there's one you sent me that was like,
oh yeah,
oh, you noticed that detail in my music video that I say the same exact thing every single time I release a music video.
Well, it was the thing that someone said he was copying like Brooklyn Zoo or like
oh yeah,
Old Dirty Bastard's album cover because it was his ID.
Yeah.
And then Tyler the Creator quote tweeted saying, "No, has nothing to do with ODB, but like it looks very similar." And I know all IDs look similar, but the fact that like they have the same wide-eyed expression and the fact that it's on a plain white canvas.
ODB's wasn't a regular ID.
It was a food stamps ID. Yeah. True.
Yeah, it's food stamps.
True, but Tyler the Creator is bougie, so his was like a travel card. But I thought it was an homage to ODB.
I did too.
Personally. So I was surprised when he said it wasn't. Do you think he's capping?
No, it wasn't.
No, he wouldn't lie about that.
Oh, okay. Well,
there's some. Well, I'll get to the thing I want to put you.
So there is.
Okay, well, actually, before we start talking about conspiracy theories with the album, let's just cement this. My favorite songs right now: Lemonhead, Corso, and I do enjoy this much more than I enjoyed Igor. And right now, it's on par with Flower Boy, but I have to see how it ages. And I'm partial to Flower Boy because I saw Flower Boy live. But I have a feeling this will age better than Flower Boy. So I'm willing to say this is my favorite album by him since Wolf, but I want to give it some time. Your guys' favorite track?
I like most of them pretty much. I think personally I've outgrown Tyler a lot. I think it's kind of a longer discussion on what we're going to do today just because we're still testing things out. But I kind of gone through, if you know me, I've gone through an obsessive period with Odd Future and then a kind of loathing period where they annoy the shit out of me.
Like Earl Sweatshirt, honestly.
Yeah. But I think I like most of this pretty well. I gotta listen to it more to see like how long it will last in my, daily listens or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say one of my favorite parts is Young Boy. I think that was really nice, and it's nice to see a guy kind of branch out. Not like what he does is bad at all, but do something different for a change.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite part is the second half of I think it's I Thought You Wanted to Dance.
The reggae version? When he gets like
no, it's one where he's singing. It's one where
Wait, lagging. It's the one where he what?
Remember, but sings. It's one where he's singing.
Yeah, that's the second half. I kind of like that. That will make you think.
I just think
I didn't mind it.
I
liked it. I liked it again.
I hate his singing voice.
Okay, well, what did you?
And I liked what?
Well, never mind. Go on. I want you to finish.
I also liked the song Rise, because that has Jamie XX producing.
Oh, was it?
And I like Jamie XX a lot. Big fan.
Oh,
Jay Versace did the last track.
Say that again.
Yeah,
Jay Versace did Safari.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Good for him. But obviously I don't want to overlook What's Your Name. I feel like I didn't talk about that in the show because I tweeted about it, but I love the feature and I love the way NBA YoungBoy came on. And
of course,
this is like what we were saying with Baby and Dirk being on Drake songs, where like they put their best foot forward on separate beats and different kind of beats.
Yeah,
I kind of got a similar feeling about this NBA YoungBoy feature, like you said, Max. But I saw a lot of people who were quote unquote real hip hop heads taking that take kind of personally because what they do is pretty good in their own right. But like, bro, I'll be honest, man. Tyler the Creator is more creative than all of them. He might not be a better rapper. You can say what you want about that, but he is leagues more creative than probably any rapper out right now. So having them on his music is not bad. Like Get off your pedestal.
No. First off, you can have both. And I know that's a trite point to make, but like,
Yeah.
there can be two things at once. Also, I saw one tweet, and these are from guys whose opinions I usually respect.
The people we
And
read
just
on
'cause I disagree with
Pitchfork
them
and
once doesn't mean
yeah.
yeah, or just like people who have followed for years. But like,
Yeah.
it's like you can acknowledge that there can be like a scene in a specific city or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. It's just like you can expect if someone's going to branch out and they're kind of too big for their city or they're too big for their local scene and they want to do something different. That's not a knock on the local scene itself,
It's not at all.
If the scene is as strong as you're claiming it is, which probably it is, but if it's as strong a scene as you're saying, then someone else is going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're talking about 42 Doug in Detroit, I mean, it's like there's dozens of people not here. I was gonna say here, but there's dozens of people in Detroit who can do what you want from this main guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Part of the appeal of a lot of these local scenes is that it's like, it's kind of like how the punk scene was in Seattle back in like the 90s, where a lot of it is like garage made.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the appeal of these guys, I think, is that their music and their beats sound local and like they're made by someone in the city. Tyler, the Creator, has resources that none of these guys have. So his music isn't as accessible. And I think that's what kind of upsets them, is that it's not really selling out, but it is way more bougie than anything they would have done.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And like, I like it. I don't care. I'm bougie. Fuck it. I like it.
Yeah. It's not to say either that like you can also be a fan of a scene or a specific sound based on, a region or whatever, and also acknowledge that like sometimes it can be a bit derivative and sometimes people can just be doing the same shit over and over and over because they're making music for people who want to hear that shit, not they're not thinking outside the box, outside the city limits, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't, not to say the sound is bad. It's just like you can only get so much of the same thing, and sometimes just hearing someone do something different is good to hear.
And we know they're not gonna like stick, like this isn't a new thing for them. This is like a one-off feature with Tyler. They're not gonna change their sound completely. Like we all know that they're not going anywhere. So it's a good treat for the fans to hear them on like something different. So
yeah, that's what I think.
Crotch shot, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was doing it earlier.
I was doing crotch shot.
So Max, you brought up Rise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen.
Did you notice what I noticed about those lyrics?
Yeah, I heard it.
Him clearly talking shit to Kanye West.
Oh, I thought there was one where he's talking about being more bisexual. He says it pretty explicitly, but
yeah, in the opening track he
Is that
says,
that song?
"I'm down for the threesome" or something. He's talking about like taking
there's
a
one
nigga.
where he was like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But no, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, if you go back to Rise, hold on, I'll pull up the lyrics real fast. But I mean, he's clearly mad at someone, and I don't know who else it could be, but Kanye West.
Maybe Earl.
The book with you. Hold on, give me a sec.
Wait,
What did he say? He's
no,
in the
my
lyrics. Bring up the
AirPods.
I'm
receipts.
pulling him up. He says,
Are we experiencing technical difficulties?
all right,
Uh-oh. Oh no.
are we good?
No, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he says,
Hello.
he starts it with, "You ain't the only nigga that be in Paris. That shit dead. No need for paramedics. You ain't where you at in your head. That shit apparent. You ain't the head nigga around here. You with the sheriff.
Oh,
You ain't
fuck.
seeing shit how it is. Get you some carrots. Let me say this shit right here so niggas hear it. Everything involved in your life is fucking pathetic. Tyler got the talent. Tyler got the vision. Tyler that nigga, so you can't really compare us. Why you feel with terror whenever you in my presence is because we look at us alike and nigga said it. I will never lose any sleep. I'm never sweating and I'll always be ahead of you, nigga. Don't you forget it."
What makes you think that's Kanye?
He says, "You ain't the only nigga that be in Paris. You ain't right. You ain't where you at in your head." Something about them looking alike, which to white people, I
No.
can see them thinking they look alike.
I heard it. No. Not to gossip, but I heard it was ASAP Nast.
I heard that too.
Because
But
ASAP Nast was actually beefing with him.
oh, he was.
Really?
Oh, so
Yeah.
maybe it is Nast.
Yeah, and I think the thing about them looking alike is because there was like a look where ASAP Nast was wearing a bucket hat and he was wearing like a button-up shirt and shorts, and then Tyler was like seen in the same thing like the next day. But that's
What
a
would
pretty
they be?
generic fit. It's not like
What were they beefed out about?
well, first because Rocky probably hangs with Tyler more, like on some, friend shit, and then secondly because career wise, and I think because
Yeah.
Tyler just kind of like ASAP Nas probably thinks Tyler just stole his like flow with the fashion.
Not
I don't think it's
like-
Kanye though. That's my
I don't
point.
know.
I thought it was
First
Kanye.
first off, if we consult the holy scripture genius.com,
Mhm.
they do say it's ASAP Nast.
Okay, well, I'll take my L.
Well, thank God for that though. I do not want him beefing with Ye.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no. But the second thing is, I think, who started who is irrelevant to me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But Tyler justifies being an influencer more because he actually is creative and makes art that's like worthwhile to consume or whatever.
Like, let's
What
be
the hell
honest.
does Nast even do?
Well, let's
3
be.
Nas songs.
Well, he had Designer Boy last year, right?
Cool.
Did he not? I don't know.
I don't know.
My point being,
Okay.
Tyler the Creator has a much larger fan base, so he clearly is the most influential of them. But I think that's what ASAP Nas was pissed about.
I was sorry. I don't know.
I think it's a very stupid beef, and I think that obviously if they were to like actually beef, I would probably take the side of Tyler the Creator, but I would not like to see that beef in the first place. I don't think
gonna
they
get messy.
realize how little people care about the fashion stuff. I think fashion beef is some of the lamest shit.
Dude, fashion by itself is some of the lamest shit.
It is, bro. I saw
Throw beef in there.
bro, the way people care about like denim, the way it's cut and shit, it's so funny. Like don't get me wrong, if I have money, I would like drop it on like super expensive, clothes, but you could not see me wearing like those clothes beefing with someone. You shouldn't look like a vampire beefing with someone, just like
normal.
just like a Boy Scout beefing. It's just really, really
Well,
whack.
I think what's interesting to me is recently I think I've noticed kind of a normcore thing happen on at least on Instagram where people wear
Normcore being
kinda
like normal clothes.
yeah, wearing like normal clothes or vintage, shopping for old clothes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which that's fine with me, but then they also want to look as crazy as possible, so they'll just like look ridiculous but still wearing normal clothes. They can't help themselves by not being the center of attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And
They
I know,
have to look goofy as hell, even if they're just wearing normal clothes.
here's what I think they should do. They should have a fit off, and that's the only way
Yes.
you can determine who wins the beef.
No, you know what?
What up?
I just rewatched Zoolander. You've seen Zoolander, right, Xavier?
I've seen parts. I actually
feel like
haven't
you've
seen the
seen
whole
it.
thing.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen,
Well,
I've seen enough of it. Like he goes to the mine back with his family.
I was thinking Zootopia.
okay, that's
When you
No,
said Zoolander, I
not
was thinking
Zootopia.
Zootopia for like
No,
half a
in-
second.
Zoolander's like Ben
in
Stiller. Right?
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Such
a
a zoomer.
walk-off.
Stupid Zoomer.
They have a walk-off judged by David Bowie.
Yeah.
I think they need a walk-off. I think Tyler and A$AP Nas need to have a walk-off.
Yo, can we get fashion out of hip hop? I like when rappers dress like shit.
I know, me too. I was thinking that too.
Like I miss when like it was Ghost and Raekwon dressing like, and not even, you know what? Let me chill because they don't dress bad, but like diplomats
No, dude.
and
They
like
dress better. The best
Yeah.
some of the best outfits I've seen is like Ghostface Killer wearing a polo shirt with stripes like he's 4 years old, and then the giant eagle.
the Iron Man cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one's good too. Yeah, it's wearing the eagle or wearing the medallion.
It's so much
Full
cooler
plate
than
medallion
having
with,
like a
like-
custom-made Louis Vuitton sweater. Oh,
Bottega Veneta. Fuck off.
oh God! What's your opinion? Because I know you wear designer.
I don't wear designer.
Yes, you do. You had a Fear of God shirt. When I called it Guess, you spat in my face.
Oh yeah, I did get paid. Nigga, all right, anybody would get pissed if they paid Fear of God money to her niggas.
Well,
think it
don't
was
buy a
good.
shirt that looks like it's made from Guess.
It's not though. Real bitches who know the garments gonna fuck me.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, it's true.
Now, that is a decent point when they did kind of dress shitty. I don't know. I honestly think a lot of these niggas dress like Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby and Gunna made me hate it because they can't dress and they made a whole album called Drip.
I kind of like that
Dripping
better
Fire.
though. I like
They
when
can't dress at all, but it's a straight designer.
that's what I'm saying. Like I kind of have more respect for that than the people who like put fits together in pieces. It's just like
Rocky. You don't fuck with Rocky.
no, Rocky I fuck with because he started it.
Rocky's more of a fashion nigga than
He's
a
also
rapper.
not. Yes, I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't even
do
rap as
music
much. Yeah, he's like a model, and he's dating Rihanna. Like he deserves it, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I don't like when like like Tyler the Creator and ASAP Nas, to end this topic, Tyler the Creator and ASAP Nas can obviously enjoy fashion as much as they want. I'm not saying they can't, but to the public, at least to us, it's extremely lame that you guys are beefing over who put together the best like Hermes polo fit. It's just
off-white show front row seat fit.
It's like stuff that 99.9999999% of the population can't get within 100 feet of.
You know what's crazy too?
What up?
This is part of me speaking about my beef with Tyler the Creator. But if you followed him since like 2012, 2013, he used to talk so much shit about fashion. He made so much fun of fashion people, and he'd make when the whole leather fit was happening. Remember with like Watch the Throne era stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the drop crotch leathers.
Yeah, and people, but him and Odd Future showed up at 106 in Park wearing like the funniest outfits of like leather and like looking like Kanye and 2 Chainz. Remember?
Yeah.
It's like he used to make so much fun of it, and it's like, what happened, dude? You're full of shit. You're a hypocrite.
Well,
maybe he's another example of him being a hypocrite.
Maybe he hated that era. In his defense, people do dress like Tyler now. I don't think Tyler dresses like people. I think people dress like him.
Yeah, but I just mean,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
That is a good point, though.
It's superficial regardless, and not seeing the superficialness despite the aesthetic change.
So all the peripheral bullshit around the album aside, once again, I'm going to reiterate this point. Very good album.
Very good album.
Almost great. What are you going to say?
Shout out Massa. That's my favorite song.
Massa and Run It Up I liked. I just didn't like the beginning where he was like
talking.
Yeah,
that was corny.
It was a little.
I've never been depressed, nigga.
Well, he talked about how
anxiety.
The part that really stuck with me that I think you're gonna get off on is he said he's not like other black kids he grew up around.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I get what he's saying.
Do you get that? Okay. I thought you'd
say
have
this too.
What's up?
I think it's a good album. I think he sounded better to me at least than he has in a very long time. I liked Flower Boy quite a bit. I think he had the emotional side down compared to what he used to do. He's not a very emotional guy. He's not a very deep guy. And here, it's similar. Nothing. The subject matter isn't any different to me, which is fine. It doesn't take away from the sound or the rapping. He's always been a pretty good rapper too, and I like like you said, the Gangsta Grills. I like the features he has. Even Lil Uzi Vert and Pharrell. We forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that was great. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but subject wise, it's still like you just said. It's still like.
And Damo Genesis.
Oh, and Damo, yeah.
Damo did do it very good.
Yeah.
Damo's underrated, man. He was one of the best rappers in Odd Future.
Oh,
but I just think the subject matter isn't anything to write home about. It's not.
It's all over the place. Well, it's not like Igor, where it's basically one subject matter. He talks about race. He talks about. And then there's the whole thing with the girl, which is kind of the subject of like 2 songs.
That's what I want to talk about. He has like this thing where he's in love with the girl. He's like that last. It kind of gave me the vibe of the last track of
Igor?
No, like we were just talking about this album. The last track of The Love Below, A Day in the Life of.
Oh yeah.
Like Benjamin Andre. It's very similar to that in terms of like the cadence of the song.
Okay.
And the flow, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I think you showed me a picture of the girl he was talking about.
Yeah, that's her. No, I think that's her.
She was very pretty. I get why he was in his feels about that.
Yeah, and
Girls.
It is an interesting situation because he's 100% in the wrong
for falling in love.
Yeah, with the girl that was dating his friend. Somebody he called his friend.
Is he in the wrong?
Yes.
We can't help who we fall in love with, guys.
You can't help it.
Okay, yeah, but then to start hanging with her and doing
if
shit
I were in
behind
love
his
with
back.
Max's girlfriend, he'd have no choice but to, acknowledge
He had
that.
you with a claymore.
You're a hater. You're a hater, dog. Jesus Christ. But
It's just so
Someone's
bad.
stealing my girl.
but anyway, you think he's in the wrong with that?
Yes, that's his friend. Even if you low-key thought, like, if you thought his girlfriend was attractive, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then to act on and do shit behind his back.
Don't come around rich niggas with bad girls.
That is true. Like, if I have a bad girl, I'm not. I mean, I thought the nigga. I would have thought the nigga was gay. I'm my bad. I thought.
And you did say something too. He was in love with the boy.
Apparently, so I don't know if that's 100%, but I saw it on Twitter that the guy who was dating that girl is the guy from Igor, because on Igor he mentions multiple times that this guy is low-key gay. Okay,
No,
the guy's gay, but he hides it, and he has a girlfriend. And then I guess Tyler just lets him go. Like, all right, pretend like you're straight.
Does he know 3 people? Why can't he? He's one of the best rappers in the world. Why does
He could have sex
anymore?
with probably anybody he wanted to.
Literally anyone in the
there,
world.
any man or woman.
He did say that.
Which, not me.
But he's in love with a guy and his girlfriend. Damn, that's a hell of a situation to
Fuck
be
off,
in.
Tyler.
That's a hell of a situation.
If that's
to be in.
true, what the hell? If they're separate people, then fine.
There's polyamorous relationships. He could join their relationship.
He also said, he was like,
Yeah, I'm poly.
down for the threesome.
Oh man, well, it was a good album, so I'll give it a pass.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think that was the biggest drop. We kind of started off with the biggest drop, but there was a lot of other big news. Another big album that came out. My brother wanted me to talk about it.
You made me listen to it too.
Yeah, my brother told Gabe to listen to it. Was the Doja Cat album? What's it called? Planet Her.
Oh yeah, Planet Her. Yeah, sorry,
Planet Her. Max, did you listen to any songs from it?
No.
I listened to the first 3. I like the one with Young Thug. I think
that was
it's
a cool song.
called Payday.
Yeah, I listened to it once because I know I'm gonna not have a choice to listen to it 50 more times.
Yeah.
Going anywhere. So.
Well, here's an interesting thing too. I actually listened to more songs. I forgot. Our opinion on the Niggas Ain't Shit song. Okay, so
Oh boy.
Niggas Ain't Shit by Doja Cat is an acronym for Nas because Nas called her out for something. And I think that's
He said
something
the opposite of Doja Cat. He said we're going ultra black, the opposite of Doja Cat.
ultra black. Like this was okay. Backstory for everyone listening. Last year, Nas dropped an album called King's Disease. We talked about it on like Shameless Plug, episode 13,
What number?
I think.
Ah.
But it was called King's Disease, and he had a line in there about Doja Cat saying, "We're going the opposite of Doja Cat because I'm proud to be black." And the reason he said that is because around that time there were allegations or rumors that Doja Cat was in 4chan chat rooms, dropping hard R's, showing she was in sexual chat rooms, showing feet. She was in there dropping hard R's. She was talking about how much she hated black men. She was talking about how much she loved white men and how she would like do anything for a white guy or something like that. Since that came out, it's been reported that allegedly those were deep faked videos. And she never said anything.
They're very obviously real.
No, if you bring it up, because I brought it up to my brother who's a Doja Cat stan, and if you bring it up to them like online or in person, they immediately say the guy who accused her said it was fake. All those were fake screenshots, and the videos were deep faked.
Just randomly got $10,000 the day he said.
Oh, yeah, they paid him off. But the point is, her rebuttal to Nas was called "Niggas Ain't Shit." It doesn't sound like it has anything to do with Nas at all, but the acronym is convenient. Our opinion on that song was she's probably never been in the same room as a black guy ever, except to record a music video. So why did she's just pandering?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, you
She
don't know if
serves
niggas-
shade.
Your boyfriend looks like a school shooter. Your boyfriend did Columbine. You can't tell us that you don't know what niggas
Breaking news.
like.
Doja Cat is dating Dylan Klebold.
Who's that?
That's the Columbine guy.
Oh, shit. I don't like that you knew that. Anyway, I don't know. I talked about it to my brother and my dad because he listened to the song too. They both like the song a lot. And the song itself isn't necessarily bad, but like, it's just very weird that someone who like, and I don't hold it against her. Like, I personally don't care if she hates black guys. I would never probably meet Doja Cat. But it is just kind of weird that she has a whole song dedicated to that. Like, I don't know. Not trying to draw comparisons, but like, what if Drake, just to give a similar example, what if Drake dropped in the chat rooms and talked about how much he hated black women?
Man. And I do know one girl. I do know. I mean, you've seen his baby mother. Come on. I do know one girl who was like, "Oh, well, it's just self-hatred based upon yada yada yada." I'm like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like, no, it's not. No, it's no, you bitch. You're just anti-black. Like, that's not pretend it's anything else.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was probably on 4chan around the same time she was on, and like everyone was like
Racist,
very racist. And anytime there's a girl, they'll like,
Oh yeah.
they'll like pander to the girl, but like I think she was doing the opposite because like she wanted to impress these dudes, and these dudes are all white.
What These dudes are not hard to impress either. You don't have to even do that. Like,
Oh no! They are hard to impress. They have the highest standards of anyone could.
If you're a woman,
yes.
But she had to make up for her.
that bitch is only.
She had to make up for her African Negroid genes.
And remember how
gonna
fucked
say-
up her wigs used to be? There's no way she likes black people.
She probably doesn't.
Girls with fucked up hair always hate black people.
But I think that like, I don't even know if she can relate to. I actually don't get it. I mean, the music, just alone, the music itself is good. It's just a very funny scenario predicament.
Xavier,
I think
Shit.
I think Nas needs to make a song with a Doja acronym, but I don't know what it would be.
Dick on jaws alike.
Coon's always tripping.
Whoa, cat.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not bad.
Because she is I guess I probably shouldn't say that because her fans are gonna hate me.
She's a coon.
She had a coon moment.
She's a coon.
She had a coon moment. Let's be honest.
Must have 50 gay niggas in my DM.
God.
But anyway,
And I don't
Bryce,
mean like that. I don't mean like that.
Bryce, if you're watching or listening,
I don't know what you mean.
Shout
we
out,
talked about
shout out, Cuzzo.
yeah, we talked about the Doja Cat album, so I hope you're happy. Let's see, what else is on the itinerary in terms of Vince Staples.
Law of
Yeah,
averages.
pretty good. Pretty good song.
It's cool.
You guys liked it? I was kind of
It's all right.
I was underwhelmed.
Sounded like Summertime 06.
It did. Which is his best album. So
Are you talking about the album or
like-
the song "Summertime"?
It's the album. Sound like
Oh.
a beat on that album.
It did. I don't know. I was kind of underwhelmed just because like
it sound like some.
it was like lo-fi.
It felt like an Isaiah song, kind of, in the sense of like, or I had the same feeling listening to that I had listened to the Isaiah song, which we will get to, where it's just like this isn't good enough to be a single.
Yeah, it didn't give off single energy. That was my problem.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
This
hype,
dude
it
Max is
wasn't anything.
texting.
Look at him,
No, I'm not.
right in our fucking face. No respect for Long Beach Crips.
Max ain't shit.
Don't ever say that.
Max hates the Crips.
Anyway, oh God, relax. He's in Nashville, you know. Anyway,
I don't even know what that means.
so Law of Averages, like you said, it does sound similar to an Isaiah Rashad single. I think that's by virtue of being pretty like low tempo,
Lo-fi, yeah.
lo-fi, low tempo.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Do you like it better than the music he was dropping around
FM?
Big Fish Theory?
Like I got an FM t-shirt.
You do have the FM t-shirt. Shout
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, shout out, man. I
Uh,
wore it to
Whoa.
school one time, and a kid says, "Does that mean fuck me?" And it was
Yes.
really awkward. Anyway,
Yes.
yes. I'm like, yes, please do. Right in the science class. No. Do I like it more than? I don't. No. I really like Big Fish. I really like FM. This would have been like the worst song on either of those albums, arguably.
So-
Or towards the bottom.
so how do you feel about this upcoming album if there is a
Well,
project?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been multiple times I didn't like a leady single, and then I like the album. So I trust Vince to make a good album. He hasn't really missed album wise yet,
I
in
mean,
my opinion.
counting FM as a project. Well, no, because he had Prima Donna and FM, which were both great
Yeah.
in my opinion. But I did think Big Fish Theory was kind of lacking. Just it was a little
There
too.
was barely any music on there. Like it was like
Big Fish Theory has some good ones.
Only a
went
couple
back
of them
to
were
it a few
actually
months
like
ago.
songs. Like it was a lot of interludes
Yes.
and a lot of half songs.
Yeah.
It was like meant to be played start to finish. And if you play it start to finish, it's way better than if you just click a song. Like
Exactly.
Samo is so hard.
It is great. Like Rain Come Down.
7:45.
7:45 is great. Even the interludes themselves aren't that bad.
Yeah, but this is not much music on there.
Right. And so it was disappointing in that respect. But I think that
It's another song on there.
I don't know. I guess my thing with Vince Staples in the past was I think he was a very good rapper, but I think he was a little too experimental for me. I don't have any problem with experimental music at all, but I just didn't think it was a lane necessarily I wanted to hear him go into. But it grew on me. And I see what he's doing now. He's trying to evolve past just the rapping. That being said, though, I think I just still prefer the more like traditional beats and
Like Summertime 06.
like Summertime 06. And this did sound more like Summertime 06. Yeah, but I wanted him to go a little harder with the energy.
I don't mind.
Slightly
experimental
disappointed.
shit. I'd rather that than him getting. If he dropped like 3 Summertime 06 albums, he wouldn't be a name anymore.
True.
He wouldn't.
That's a
be
good point.
So, you know, I guess there's a middle ground if you're a person like Xavier who hates it. Not hates it, but
I don't hate it.
It's too experimental, I should say.
Not too experimental. I just thought it was experimental at the expense of the music.
Okay.
Like Tyler the Creator is someone who I think is experimental and elevates it with his music.
Yeah.
I just think that Vince Staples could have done more with his own voice instead of doing the.
I think he's such a good rapper
Yes.
that it's almost like the experimentation isn't necessary. And I do think that's true with a lot of, especially Big Fish Theory and a lot of other stuff. I mean, my favorite Vince Staples is still like Shine Coltrane Volume 1, which I don't even know where you'd find that anymore.
SoundCloud.
Just because probably SoundCloud. That's where YouTube or SoundCloud probably. But his voice is so good. Not, literal voice, but his voice as a writer and a performer is so good that the kind of theatrical experimentation stuff, I don't even think is really necessary. Not to say it's bad ever, but I think I agree with Xavier where it's like a lot of it I feel like isn't adding anything. If anything, it takes away from him,
Yeah, I think that put it better than I could say. Yeah, he was just such a good rapper. I don't want anything to take priority over that. But we'll see.
I agree with what you're saying somewhat, but at the same time, like I'm trying to think of a song. Like Party People is one of my favorites. That's such a good song to me. And I'm glad he did that.
True.
I'm glad he did what he did experimental wise. Now, can he say he's tried multiple things? He can hone it in and figure out what his style is. Maybe, and maybe that's what it took. And if that's what this leads to is just him being better at his style, whatever his actual style is. Cool.
To me, if you ask me personally, I think he peaked stylistically at Prima Donna.
So before Summertime 06?
No, that was after Summertime.
Oh, Prima Donna. I'm sorry. I was thinking of
that was with
Hell Can Wait. I was thinking of Hell Can Wait.
Yeah. What were you saying, Max?
That was the one with the Andre sample.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the song. That's the EP where he had the Andre's Pimp Hand. He had Loco. He had the song with A$AP Rocky. And he had War Ready, which is the Andre sample one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I think that is the perfect middle ground between experimenting, rapping, and like production. Obviously,
you know what I forgot about?
What's up?
The thing he had with Mac Miller, where Mac Miller produced everything.
Yeah, the Larry Fisherman.
That was great.
Stolen Youth. That was great.
Stolen Youth.
That was
had like a very good career.
He's had a very good career, and so I get.
Talked about enough.
I get that he wants to experiment, but I think his career has been so long it's gone on for so long. He needs to hone in on the sound. I think he jumps too much.
I'm fine with that.
Okay,
he does.
Yeah. So that's what. Fingers crossed. Not a terrible single, but I'm hoping that the album is more honed in on something.
Ooh, we could talk about too.
What's up, bro? About
all the ESTG singles. I think there's been 2 or 3.
We can, but we talked about him on a previous episode.
Just want to mention. Damn,
I think
dude.
He's the GOAT right now. He's killing shit.
Damn,
but
dude.
Because we're on Vince Staples, we should talk about the new Isaiah Rashad single because it's similar. Gabe.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear it.
Big Isaiah fan. Me and my dad are both big Isaiah fans. He's probably the biggest Isaiah fan I know. And when it dropped, he doesn't always keep up when something drops. So I sent it to him, and we were both like, my dad was like, "It sounds like every Isaiah song ever."
Yeah.
It sounds like every song he's ever made. It's cool, but it's a good song. It's 100% a good song. And if you've never heard an Isaiah song, you hear this, most people are gonna be like, "I like this guy."
Yep.
But for Isaiah fans, it's like, eh. And I there was hype around this song because he played it on Instagram Live, and I know all the rap pages that post videos of Frank Ocean rapping every 2 days. Like, did you know he could rap?
All those pages.
Yeah, all those pages who post that in his rap verse.
Vibes like this.
Anyway, and they rank Tyler albums and
high and high.
Wait.
Okay, every time I bring up a fucking point, you guys aren't even in the same room, and you guys still fucking hate me. Well, I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, I'm just
fucking oldies from Macelia.
Bumping ODs on
on
Muscle Beach, pumping iron and bone, bumping ODs. Okay,
you guys don't even have to be in the same room. Sorry, made me want to kill myself.
Sorry.
Nah, all right, for real.
I need vibes like that.
Fuck you. No. I'm about to punch this nigga on camera, bro. I'm about to break one of these bottles on this nigga head, bro.
Give me a carpet where the center looks like Gallagher. Right. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. It's a cool song. It's a very cool song. I just gotta get out fast before you can. Nah, it's a cool song.
But you're saying rap pages who post Frank
Yeah, they had been posting the snippet of him playing on IG Live.
Yeah.
So maybe he felt the pressure to drop it as a single because of that.
This straight up is like, you're right. It is an Isaiah song, and it sounds like something he dropped before, but this sounds like it was made for like a rap page, like Rap is Religion, Sleeping on Gems, Our Generation's Music.
Shrek listens to
yeah,
rap.
Shrek rap on Twitter. Like, I like the song a lot.
By numbers.
Yeah, Rap by Numbers.
This is this crowd. You're right. This is a crowd we haven't really talked about before.
It's not, but social.
Yes, they fucking suck.
And like, shout out Pigeons and Planes, but Pigeons and Planes has a similar fan base.
Definitely, they're cooler than the other ones.
They are cooler, and I'm not knocking any of these publications. It's just the people in the comments. They have a certain.
I am knocking hip hop by numbers.
Okay, they have a certain like fan base that they're like alternative, but like aesthetically alternative, not necessarily.
Well, they're artsy fartsy kids.
Yeah.
And they're kids who listen to hip hop when their parents let them get an iPhone at like 16.
Go in on them. Jesus, go in. But the song sounded a little bit like pandering. Now, I will say, when he dropped the first single with Deuce Duke, Lay With Ya, I was hoping for a song that sounded more like the one we just got. But after
what I meant.
What's up?
I said this ain't what you meant.
No, well, it is actually what I got, what I wanted. But looking back at it now, I much prefer the song with Duke Deuce.
I think I do too.
It grew on me way more.
I gotta listen to it again. It's been a while.
And I didn't realize how much I was over his old sound until he dropped the new song. Good song, but it sounds like it could be on the Sun's Tirade. It's nothing new.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Or Sylvia Demo. But I still have high hopes because Lay With Ya is great. The song he previewed at the end of Lay With Ya, which is From the Garden, which he previewed a long time ago, is also great. And this song is good. It just sounds old.
I thought the album was dropping in June. What the fuck?
He said it was, but I think he pushed it back because of Cole.
Nigga, Cole dropped forever.
That was June. That was J. Cole.
Cole did not drop in June.
He did.
I forgot. I
feel like it was April or some shit. That shit feels like forever ago.
Yeah, but I think Isaiah is gonna drop soon, if not this week, and I still have very high expectations for the album.
I still do too.
Yeah,
I hold him to a high standard.
But what do you think? Because you didn't really give us your opinion. You just told us how much you hated fans, Max.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I pretty much agree with you guys. I'm not as big a fan as either of you, but I definitely like Sun's Tirade a lot, and I agree with you that it sounds kind of the same.
Yeah.
And this is a guy you kind of expect more from, just because. Maybe it's just because he's hyped up in a certain way. I don't know, but regardless, I wanted something a little different, which I agree the first song was a little more, and
yeah,
whatever.
Well, thank you for that. I guess if is there any other drops you want to acknowledge before we talk about just like music news and stuff like that?
Faye Webster, want to say.
Did you see her live yet?
No, it's October, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, good album. I mean, to me personally, it doesn't sound that much different than the last one, which isn't a bad thing because I like the last one so much. But this one seems to be getting a lot more praise for some reason, which is good. Obviously, no knock on her or anything. But definitely, if you haven't listened now, listen to this. You'll probably like it. It's very like personal and very like kind of down to earth in a way. What? You're audio clipped. It's okay. Oh fuck. Yeah. Well, whatever. You get the point, people. Yeah. But personal, down to earth. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about it? One of my favorite ones here. I like Sometimes a lot. I liked all the singles were good, like Better Distractions, Baseball Player. Bars. And good. Just really, she's really talented and she's our age. Whoa. So, yeah. And look at us. We'll see where she goes from here. Dang. Interesting. Even more artistically fulfilled. Even more what? Artistically fulfilled. Well. Yeah. Well, Gabe will be dropping soon, so he'll make up for the power vacuum. But that is a drop we wanted to acknowledge. Let me check my phone to see if I'm missing anything else. Peter Rosenberg had an album
to come out.
I
this
saw
year.
that. I saw that.
I saw it and I was like, yeah.
It's actually pretty. I hate to say it.
I was gonna listen.
It's pretty good.
I was gonna listen to it. I completely forgot until you just mentioned it.
Yeah,
The track list, because the track list looks really good.
it's pretty good, man. Like I don't know.
P. Ransom, Rock Marcy, Stove Got Cooks. These are guys we've talked about before. Method Man and Billy the Kid, who's from Grand Rapids.
It's an extremely New York sounding album, which is good.
Ghostface and Crime Apple. Crime Apple is a guy who's from Jersey.
Oh shit!
Fly Anakin, holy shit!
I said the same thing. Fly Anakin.
Two Rich Mc. You know Nicholas F. wrote for Drake. I'm sure you
Who?
did that.
Oh, he did.
Drake.
Yeah. What did he write? You're right.
Stuff on So Far Gone.
Was it that far
I
back?
forgot which one exactly. Yes, it was very far, long time ago.
Oh, I remember that because people were trying to bring that up to defend Drake, saying like he's always been
Yes.
open about collaborating. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
that's a good guy to have in your corner. Nicholas F. He's a great rapper.
Yeah, that was. But I mean, I've only listened to like probably half the songs in the album, but I enjoyed it a lot. And there was this one girl I've never heard of who I actually like started listening to her music because of it. Have you heard of this girl? She's called Vel the Wonder.
No, I see she's at the top of the list right here.
Yeah, she's actually really good. I was kind of taken aback. She's a woman, obviously, and I don't know if she's like. I've only listened to the parts of her one album called Trophy Wife, and I don't know if she's always been a rapper. I know she's been making music, but she sounds like a vet. I enjoyed it a lot, and it's not like there's nothing out like it because she's not like Rhapsody, who we talk about a lot, who's great in her own right, and she's not like
No Name.
She's not like No Name, and she's not like Meg. There's like three categories of like, I hate to say this, right? But people like
Or Young M.A.
when it comes to women rappers, yeah. There's like a Meg category and there's like the super woke, like No Name or Rhapsody category. She's like street. And I enjoyed that a lot. And I'm not saying street in the sense of like the Cash Doll you could call street, I guess. She's just so New York. There hasn't been a woman rapper from New York that sounded like this in a long time.
Yeah.
So I was very, very excited about that.
Interesting.
Very in her own lane. Can't compare her to anything. But was a fan.
Good.
So that is the Zave shout out. Anything else, boys?
Oh, Mike. Mike had his album this past week.
Did he
Or last
actually?
week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last week.
Big
Whoa.
fan.
It was good.
I did not even know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I love this motherfucker.
Oh, disco.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me get that. 17 songs, 43 minutes. Interesting. Yeah. There's so many rappers who start the song is just take a pen when the pen's bleeding. I don't really know why my friend's leaving.
Yeah, this is a guy you could get very well if you practiced.
I mean, not to knock him. I'm a big fan, but like it's just so funny when I'm in the car. Like I just turn his shit immediately. He's strictly headphone music,
I know.
and so like every time I'm in the car, I hear and I next. And it's not personal. I do the same thing to like Earl, Redville, whatever, and like Mavi. I do the same to all of them, but they're just not car music. But
I know, I get it.
yeah, I will listen to the new.
I put on some rap songs when I get in the car, and then when a girl comes with me, just to see how much she really fucks with me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
She sits there and listens to that shit. She's in love.
Damn, you're kind of deep. I didn't know you love black women this much.
When did I say she was black?
Well, the point of some rap songs, it's there's a black woman there's no black woman.
I skipped that part.
Anyway, well, speaking of which, did
Kidding.
anyone watch the BET Awards?
Max, you're not allowed to.
No,
I'm
I
kidding.
didn't want to anyway.
I know, but I ain't watched that shit. The game was on. I was at
thinking the
Max's
same.
house when the BET Awards.
Oh
were
yeah,
on.
he was.
For what it's worth.
Well, yeah, I didn't watch him either. I saw the highlights, but yeah, the game was on. But big controversy because Lil Nas X kissed a guy on stage. Oh my god. And another
Gay niggas in 2021.
and another controversy because Jack Harlow got nominated for a bunch of shit and he's white. So gay people and white people apparently are the new
Mine, the targets.
yeah, that's the target. Like we say all the time.
Television.
Jack Harlow's also gay, you know.
Shut up. Like we say all the time, there's always gonna be people hating on everything online. But just to acknowledge the Jack Harlow hate for a minute, not even to mention the BET isn't owned by black people. I think that's kind of a moot point.
Yeah.
I think that, I mean, Robin Thicke, Eminem, Bobby Caldwell, like there have been white people like repping the BET Awards for a very long time. I don't know why it just became controversial. I don't know why people are upset with Jack Harlow about it. I know he deleted his tweet saying he was blessed to receive the nominations because of all the backlash he received. He should have just kept it up. I mean, he's a rapper. Rap is a pretty black genre. I mean, why are people acting brand new? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, we're going to get nominated for a award in India, so.
You're right. What are we going to be nominated for?
I don't know. I'm not allowed to go, so.
Least offensive podcast towards this.
Me and the people of India have a love-hate relationship, so you guys got to go on my place.
1.3 billion people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. I don't sleep at night. I'm terrified for my life.
So no opinions on Jack Harlow then?
I don't care. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. Cool. He's allowed to.
Let's ask our resident white boy. What do you think, Max?
Yeah. Well, someone tore me a new one on YouTube.
Oh shit! Someone did go in on him. He finally got a hate comment too now.
Yes, go!
Someone put me in my damn place.
It was on a super old video. It was when it was just me and Max, and we were talking about was Jack Harlow appropriating black culture? This was.
Oh yeah. I know that video. I've watched that video.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Let me pull up the damn shit.
I watched the video a couple weeks ago. I didn't look in the comments though. I don't know if it was there a couple weeks ago.
It's like this week.
Oh, never mind.
But yeah, Max, pull up the comment. Let us know what you think. People are really going in.
Let's fucking go. Yeah. How's it feel?
I deserve this.
I feel for our white brothers.
Man. It sucks. This sucks crap.
I'm so sorry.
Did you respond to call him a bitch like I did?
He said something.
No, I said, why are you being mean to me?
He said something really funny. I remember he was like, "Bro, I know what it's like to self-hate as a white person. I'm mixed."
Yeah.
It was so fucking.
No, honestly, I'm gonna read this in a second, but you'll hear it, and he speaks for himself. You know, like he digs his own
definitely
grave.
projecting.
Yeah. Okay, ready? This is from Face the Boss, which could be a rap name, which would be very funny. I should look into this. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, y'all, but Mr. The ones that hate me look just like me guy on the right is just plagued with white guilt. Acting like no matter what, he just gonna hate a white boy rapper or person no matter what, just to make him feel better than other white people. And for some reason, make himself feel better. Like, damn. Bandana bro on the left ain't tripping about Jack Harlow for good reason, because Jack just being himself. Jack used to struggle with being a white boy from the burbs, but later accepted that's who he is and then put his work in and was his good old Louisville self, white while rapping and beyond. And that's why all kinds of people really respect him. Now I also get criticisms, not necessarily, more like notes, of Harlow and how he comes into play with black identity, but it ain't nothing major. And to the guy on the right's point, I've also struggled with my white side racial identity in a way I can relate to.
Wait. He's talking about you, right? He doesn't think I'm white, right? Okay, good.
No, he thinks I'm the black one. But also as a POC, I can tell him, fuck that noise. Stop bitching about you or someone else being white so much to make your guilt about how you were born. Just judge based on character.
Woo! So Max,
yeah, I deal with this every day.
You should just reply saying, "I'm Jewish." I don't know what you're talking about.
Pal. Well, he said I get criticism, but this isn't that. Like, how do you know?
I get criticism, but I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is interesting. Do you feel guilty for being white, Max?
Not for a goddamn second. I feel guilty about being white.
Do you think he has a point that some people who hate on Jack do feel guilty about being white?
Yeah, but how is that relevant here? Because if you say yourself that you can criticize him, he's not uncriticizable. Then the criticism, unless the criticism can't come from white people.
Well, in Dude's defense, you were kind of going ham on him. You were kind of clowning him. In Dude's defense, because this was before you warmed up to him.
He's a funny guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did kind of have a period where you hated on Jack. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, to say that's white guilt, I don't know how you could infer that besides the fact that I'm a white guy saying it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like, what about it? Do I feel guilty about it? I don't know. There's a lot of like white people who make rap or rap related music that I like. Doesn't mean, you know, they're on the
it
same
doesn't
level
help
as
that you
Jack
both.
Harlow or whatever.
It doesn't help that you have like a similar hairstyle. I really think that's the only thing people are fucking with you with. Like, you just
Yeah.
look. He did like bar you when he said the ones who hate me look just like he sniped you with that. Now you really can't say shit about him ever.
I guess not. That's why I had to go on his side. I
But
just switch sides. Pause.
back to the point about the BET Awards though. Like, people, can we just stop tripping? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's a BET Awards.
Right, like, dog. It's not like he won. Like, I would get if he won Best Rap Album over like Jay-Z, Kendrick. Like, if he were a Macklemore situation.
okay.
But this is the BET Awards, and let's be honest. Like, in the mainstream, he's better than like DaBaby. Like in his lane, he's pretty
Baby
good.
can rap. It's some fucking sailor ass beats he be on.
Let's go.
He did drop that new single with the Bikini Bottom beat.
Why does he like use those beats so much? I don't get it.
I don't know.
He's objectively a talented rapper.
I whip up my dick and I fuck on her, but
Huh?
You know it's the baby. I'm coming on strong. Yeah.
I'm going on strong. I come on your go forehead, then I'm gone. But back to the original point. Leave Jack Harlow alone. But can we talk about DaBaby's thing with Megan real quick?
What?
How he was
I
beefing with
forgot
Megan
about this.
because he made a song with Tory Lanez.
Oh, I don't know that.
Why would he do that? Terrible career move.
Making a song with Tory Lanez?
Yes, and not only
He
that,
got paid to.
but he can get paid to do anything else. And why would he defend his decision on Twitter?
What did he say?
He said like, "This a money move. Stop acting goofy on Twitter. You know I still fuck with your player." Said that about Megan. Like,
Cool.
and then
Does this not seem
well,
not seem like a fake beef?
I don't want to say it's a fake beef because that insinuates that the shooting was fake.
No, the beef.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Because if you have them beef, because the whole reason they're beefing is because he did a song with Tory Lanez, and if that is the case, that means Tory Lanez is in on the quote unquote fake beef
Okay,
too,
well, yeah. All right.
which would then mean that like him and Megan's teams are at least in cahoots, which I don't want to believe because then we're going down the rabbit hole that everything was staged for publicity, and then we're minimizing Black women's pain, and I know that's not what y'all saying.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I got shit on twice in 10 minutes.
But like, assuming the beef isn't fake, it's a very stupid move by DaBaby, bro.
Yeah.
I know it does seem fake though. Like on his face, it's like, why are you guys beefing on Twitter? You have each other's number.
Yeah.
Why would DaBaby do something so stupid if it wasn't for publicity?
Stupid.
So I get why we think it's fake, but I think this is another case of us giving rappers too much credit.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Like, honestly, dude, these people, his name is DaBaby and her name is The Stallion. Like, love them both, but but DaBaby needs to make better career moves, pick better beats.
Do more DaBaby impression, please.
I pull up on your bitch and she coming home with me.
She giving dome to me.
She give dome to me. I shoot niggas just for looking at me. I can't. Let me stop. Chill.
I killed a nigga in Walmart.
I killed a nigga in Walmart. DaBaby is giving me the blah. So
That fat ass
Bitch, you
nigga
give me
with
all
all part,
parts.
huh?
and that girl gonna give me some all parts. And I got the Transformers All Spark.
10 fat hoes and they all fart.
All right.
Decepticon bitch, you give me all spark.
All right. Enough of the baby slander. So we didn't even talk about Lil Nas X kissing a guy on stage because I guess we all are on the same page here.
Yeah, you get that shit away from my kids. No.
Wrong.
No.
That's not what we think at all.
Not at all. What the fuck is wrong with you? First of all, the whole, my kids are watching this. Nigga, nobody told your kids to be up at 11:30 at fucking night watching the BET Awards. If your kid, if you're really worried about your kids seeing two guys kissing, they probably shouldn't be watching this shit, all right?
Factoids.
And again, that's not worse than Megan shaking her ass on stage.
No, it's
but
not.
they're not going to be mad at that. And I'm not mad at either.
Megan shaking her ass isn't bad either.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, these people are just homophobic is what I'm...
Yep. But like, I think the more interesting conversation was his rebuttal.
He was like, tell your kids to watch Coco Melon and shit.
No, I don't even know. What'd you?
Oh, because somebody was like, nigga, he was like, nigga, nobody told you to have your kids watch. Same thing I just said. Nobody told you, like, have your kids watch kids shows.
Yep.
And shit. That was what he said to the one guy.
And he said like he was conditioned by society to hate himself for so long.
Yeah, because somebody was like, you're only doing this because you're uncomfortable with your sexuality. He's like, yeah, I am.
Yeah. And it's like,
what's a good answer?
And I mean, another thing too, it's like Megan and Cardi were borderline doing more
oh, they definitely were
gay, quote unquote gay things on stage with each other. But again, that's more accepted because
I didn't mind that.
Of course, because
I didn't mind either.
The male gaze has no problem with two women, you know, performing
Two attractive women.
Two attractive women.
Stud and a woman there.
That's a good point. You know what? No, that is a good point. Like when you have two conventional,
it's actually right.
when you have two conventional,
nigga, don't say actually right like I'm a fucking idiot. Don't do that, nigga.
It's not that you're an idiot. It's that you're a bigot. But
okay.
Two conventionally attractive women on stage can do something with each other, and no one bats an eye except Fox News. But then when, I was gonna say Earl Sweatshirt, but then when Lil Nas X gets on stage and kisses a guy, the black community, some members want to go up in arms, and I think
imagine Earl Sweatshirt kissing a nigga on the award stage.
But yeah, let's protect our own, bro. Who cares about anyone's sexuality? Who cares about this and that? I mean, Lil Nas X, I want him to be comfortable with himself, and I want him to continue to feel safe in this country, and especially in the black community. Stop hating on my mans. Y'all hear it?
Yeah, this isn't the homophobia. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Really. And there was even like the worst niggas. Somebody reposted this. The only reason I saw it because I don't follow him. Boyce Watkins of all niggas, who if you're a longtime Tyler fan, you know who Boyce Watkins is. He posted on Instagram like a picture of like Lil Nas wore and was like, notice like the BET claims to set the culture, and they have this guy wearing this crazy shit, yada yada yada. I was like, shut up, nigga. It was just like the most obvious. Like he's being homophobic, and he's one of those you're turning our kids gay niggas.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're buck breaking.
The water's turning the frogs gay, according to Adam. According to
I don't want to talk about that,
Jones.
but yeah,
we're not talking about that.
No, of course not. But yeah, like, dude, what?
Yeah. I know it's all stupid shit, and shut up. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, but it's
that's a whole all right.
It's people insecure. That's all it is,
Yeah, and these niggas, the niggas who really tripping are probably gay. Let's just be honest.
I mean that is a point that people have made, and I don't even want to make that point because I don't want to minimize like actual homophobia. You know what I mean? Like there are some.
Fair.
Yeah, there are some people who are just straight up like bigots, and we need to acknowledge that. Like,
I'm not actually a bigot, by the way.
He's not. He plays a bigot on cam for money, but in real life, he's very.
Nigga, I don't know where the fuck the money at, nigga. I'm starving.
I'm playing. I'm gonna pay you soon, G. But yeah, we're all very tolerant. We want the best for Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
All right, guys. I guess the only thing left on the plate would be the Britney thing, and I really don't know anything about that.
It's just like a conservatorship kind of thing,
which is insane.
I think if you know at all what the deal is, I feel like you already did know a little bit. It's not new news; it's just new developments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's basically her family is taking advantage of conservatorship laws, which basically they give people who are caretakers of mentally ill people, or like especially people with Alzheimer's. I know is a thing. People who can't make decisions for themselves are granted are their caretakers are granted conservatorship to make medical decisions, financial decisions on their behalf because they can't, And her family is basically taking advantage of this because of her mental health issues she's had in the past. So they have financial control over her. They have medical control, meaning that she has to go to X, Y, and Z psychiatrist appointments. She has to take X, Y, and Z medications. The craziest thing is she's on birth control forcibly because
that's what I was gonna bring up too. That's very inhumane, dude. Horrible. Yeah, I think she wanted like another child, but they like forced her to get an IUD
because she can't get married
right?
Because someone who could get married to her could have a greater claim to the conservatorship, if that makes sense.
Okay, not to minimize the situation, but that's a very good movie idea. We need to get married so we can get out of this contract. Not to make light of the situation at all, But like, can't you see hijinks ensuing, or is that just me?
Hijinks would ensue. Hijinks would
Okay.
ensue.
Thank you for agreeing with me on that. I don't want to look like I'm insensitive, but it is a very
Hijinks would
like inhumane situation, and I'm wishing the best for Britney. I think what a lot of people are doing with this, which is good. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I think there's a lot of retroactive praise that is due to Britney Spears because she existed in a time where women pop stars got shat on a lot just for being themselves, and she was a very
women stars. Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, even a little bit.
Paris
I mean,
Hilton,
different, but
Paris Hilton, she kind of did some shit to invite it. Not that she deserved it.
This is the kind of female celebrity that was very popular. Is this kind of like not taken seriously, kind of what's the word, like car crash, kind of you can't look away, kind of fame.
Yeah. Like the whole
I
like
do think
train wreck.
Train wreck is what I meant. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting is there's a little bit of like, okay, this woman was clearly having, issues mentally and, socially with regards to her fame and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like the conversation was a little bit more sympathetic towards her.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how the conversation about her is so opposite what actually happened to her.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this conservatorship is so, it's like inhumane. It literally is inhumane based on like the way they met. Like they get the medication they force on her too, even not just birth control, but like they said she said they forced her to take lithium.
That's for depression, right? That's like an old school depression.
Yeah, and it's heavy duty.
I thought you were talking about Nirvana. I'm sorry.
Oh, that
I'm just making. I'm kidding.
That's funny. Shout out to what was that? Nevermind. That's the album.
Yeah, never mind.
Is that the one where it's like? So
no, that's the one that's
In the days, cause I found God. Yeah.
That is lithium. Okay, we have ADHD. We need to relax.
I'm sorry.
So
I need a conservatorship.
So they made her take. I will literally force you guys to take Vyvanse just so we can get the show. Oh, I don't care. But my point being, your point being, I mean, is that they were forcing her to take a bunch of drugs, and it's not the drugs itself is a problem because if you have mental health issues, you should take medication, whatever. Yeah, but no grown adult shouldn't be able to make their own decisions.
Decide for themselves. And even there's so many like little details that are just A, piled together are insane, but B, they're so. I'm like, imagine being however, I think she's like 40 something probably. Imagine being 40 years old and you can't like leave your house without someone with you at all times. You have to you can only go on dates like once a week with a guardian near you. You can't get married to the person you've been dating for years. You have children, you can't see them as much as you want to, even though they're your kids. Just crazy. It's really, really. I don't know. It's just it's bad. It's not good.
Free Britney, man. She is a very tragic character in American pop culture, undeservedly so. Yeah. I had another. Dang, bro. My train of thought, dude.
Damn, the train wreck of thought.
Dude, what was I gonna say?
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say about the Britney situation that you guys haven't said or wouldn't say. It's like we all agree this is insane, but it's so hard to get out of this.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, people were calling out her sister. There's only one girl.
Oh,
she's in on it. Yeah, she's in on it.
I believe that.
Well, my biggest issue is while they're forcing her to do all this shit, they're also forcing her to work and make them money.
Yes, you're right, Gabe.
That's my biggest issue with all of this. It's like if she's this mentally ill, you have enough money to never, for all of you guys to never work again.
Does she still drop music?
Oh, but she's I don't.
She goes on tour.
Yes, but also they're doing like residencies and shit. She's made.
Yeah.
I forget the number she's made since this has started. It's like hundreds of millions of dollars.
For real?
Yes, Gabe's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But she's not allowed to have any control over a penny of it.
Right.
It's all her dad.
But she's somehow allowed to work.
That's
right.
That's terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
That's some Joe Jackson.
You have to keep in mind. You have to keep in mind. I think the prime example I can think of for what a conservatorship is for is like, someone who has Alzheimer's. Like, this person cannot. They have to be like, they can't go outside by themselves, and they can't make decisions like this by themselves. Obviously, this isn't for someone who can advocate for themselves in court, which is what happened that people are taking notice to. She was they let her speak to the judge directly. But anyone who can speak to the judge directly and knows what they're like, where they are, what they're saying, needs a conservatorship.
She knows what's up. She wants out.
Yeah, exactly.
Praying for Britney, dog.
Yeah, free Britney. This shit is fucked up.
Free
No
Britney.
bueno.
Free Britney. No.
And give her the money. Fuck it.
And what?
I said once she's free, give her like that money too.
Yeah, give her the money. Give her the reparations. Give her the back pay. Well, boys, I want to say thank you for dealing with the remote show. I don't want to leave anything left. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. So if I'm missing anything, speak now, forever hold your peace.
All right, two quick things about where we live. Shout out to the Pistons, #1 pick.
True.
And also, shout out to not shout out, but we had some bad flooding, and some people whose skin color was closer to Max's than ours decided to swim in sewage water.
Yeah, my mom was only that.
Dude, what the hell
disgusting. My mom called me. She was like, have you seen this? It's vile. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
They were like on the freeway. Like when the freeway flooded on 94.
Yeah, I saw that. They were swimming in it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's niggas jet skiing in it, which is also, I mean, jet skiing in it is dumb for a million reasons.
That's at least a flex.
Not even, but there could be a car under there.
Yeah, true.
Like,
dude, yeah, damn, you're right.
Yeah, like nigga, are you insane?
Yeah, also just go to the lake. go.
Yeah, it's nothing, but literally, there's nothing. But you can't go like, I forget the number, but I remember hearing this in school. You can't go like 10 miles or something in Michigan without finding fresh water. Nigga, there's shit everywhere. Just go to the river, go to lake, any lake. The world is your fucking oyster, and niggas decide the freeway is.
Jesus,
gosh. Yeah, so
we're praying for Detroit though, because it was bad out here, and
it was also just storming like an hour and a half ago, and now it's.
I heard it's gonna storm again, so we'll be on the lookout.
It's supposed to storm down here now.
Is it? How are things down there? Any flooding?
There was when I was here last in May and April. It was horrible flooding, like people died. Like Nashville's way more hilly than Detroit, and. Where the hills are, the valleys between the hills were completely covered in water. You couldn't drive. But this was months ago. Here, it's just been hot, and like it's starting to rain for the first time now. Yeah, it's just so.
We need a Green New Deal, guys. Healthcare, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, people who make jokes like that also won't read Pigeons and Planes. That's another good.
They also want what?
There's the people who make like Joe Biden will like tweet something about like Palestine, and someone will like reply saying "healthcare, please." Like as a.
Well, Joe Biden wouldn't tweet anything about Palestine because he supports Israel, but I get what you're saying.
Come on.
But it's just I guess we're making fun of liberals, but we're not.
We want peace between the Israelis and the Filipinos, man. That's what he would do.
I got 90 trillion for them. All right. Well, boys, thank you for a riveting episode of Shameless Plug, and thank you to our gracious, beautiful audience for bearing with us doing the show via Zoom. I promise in the future we will have a better setup than we currently have now. We're just getting things started. We're testing things out. But please bear with us. Let us know what you think. And again, thank you for sticking with us. Don't forget to follow us on social media. And Max, are you going to join us next time? It's going to be a regular thing or what?
I'll come whenever you want. I got nothing to do.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, folks. Max is not gone. Can't get rid of this guy. But thank you for tuning in. Anything to say, Gabe?
No.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye, everyone.